Get ready for a slam dunk of sports news. The NBA's top teams are clashing, fortunes are shifting, and we've got the inside scoop. We're diving deep into the Boston Celtics versus Oklahoma City Thunder showdown, breaking down every angle from betting lines to player status. Will Jayson Tatum make a difference, or will the Thunder continue their winning streak? We're exploring the tactical blueprints and the line movement that has oddsmakers buzzing. Plus, we've got exclusive insights into same-game parlays for the Thunder versus Celtics matchup. And we're dissecting player performance projections for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and Jaylen Brown. And the latest injury report reveals Jayson Tatum is out. We'll tell you what that means for both teams. Don't miss a second of the action. Hit that subscribe button and ring the bell.
Looking for a fast-charging, ultra-responsive stylus for your iPad? Meet the 2X Fast Charge Active Stylus Pen, designed for 2018 to 2025 Apple iPads. Take your creativity and productivity to the next level. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Boston's defensive collapse and OKC's winning ways. A betting puzzle. Boston just suffered a shocking loss to San Antonio, allowing a season-high 125 points in a non-overtime game. This defensive lapse occurred with key player Jaylen Brown ejected early, leaving the team shorthanded for the rest of the contest. Adding to their woes, the Celtics are on limited rest, flying from San Antonio to Oklahoma City. The team's injury situation is also a major concern, with Nikola Vucevic sidelined by a broken finger, significantly impacting their interior presence and rebounding. Jayson Tatum, while returning and scoring, is on a minutes restriction due to an Achilles injury, and Derek White is also questionable with a knee issue. This leaves Boston vulnerable against a surging Oklahoma City Thunder squad. The Thunder, on the other hand, are on a 6-game winning streak, though they haven't covered the spread in any of those victories. This suggests a team that consistently wins, but often by narrow margins. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been a dominant force, leading the team with impressive scoring and playmaking, especially against tough defenses like Denver. Oklahoma City's tactical advantage comes from studying San Antonio's blueprint for dismantling Boston's defense, giving them a clear strategy for Thursday's matchup. However, they are also dealing with injuries, as Brandon Carlson, Jalen Williams, and Isaiah Hartenstein are out, thinning their rotation depth. The betting market is keenly focused on the total points for this game, with 8 of the last 9 meetings between these two franchises going over the total. Despite some early sharp money leaning towards the under, the line movement and matchup dynamics suggest the over is the more compelling play. The Celtics' typically slow pace is challenged by the Thunder's desire to push, and Boston's recent defensive struggles, coupled with OKC's offensive firepower led by Gilgeous-Alexander, point towards a higher-scoring affair. Fans are debating whether Boston's defensive struggles are a temporary blip or a sign of deeper issues, especially with key players limited. Analysts are highlighting the strategic advantage OKC gains from San Antonio's recent film, predicting a potential offensive explosion. Don't go anywhere, because the implications of these injuries and strategies are massive. Next, we're diving into specific player props and same-game parlays that could pay off big in this high-stakes clash. Crafting the perfect parlay, Brown and Gilgeous-Alexander in focus. This Thursday, March 12, 2026, the Oklahoma City Thunder, boasting the league's best record at 51-15, host the Boston Celtics, 43-22. The matchup features 2 of the NBA's premier scorers, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander for OKC, averaging an outstanding 31.7 points per game, and Jaylen Brown for Boston, who ranks 6th in the league with 28.3 points per game. The game is set to tip off at 9:30 p.m. ET and will be broadcast on Amazon Prime Video and FDSOK. For those looking to place same-game parlays, our computer picks suggest a winning combination that includes the spread, total, and Jaylen Brown exceeding 24.5 points. Successfully hitting this parlay could net a significant return on a modest bet. This strategy leverages Brown's scoring ability, which has been consistently high, making him a prime candidate for overperformance in individual statistical categories. Betting odds are provided by BetMGM Sportsbook and were updated on Thursday afternoon. It's crucial to remember that gambling involves risk, and it's essential to bet responsibly within your means. Past performance is not indicative of future results, and odds can fluctuate rapidly. Sports betting operators may provide revenue through affiliate links, but this does not influence editorial independence or news coverage. Responsible gambling resources are available, and users should ensure they comply with local laws regarding sports betting. Community discussions are buzzing about potential player performances, with many eyes on Jaylen Brown to deliver a high-scoring night despite the Celtics' challenging circumstances. Analysts are breaking down how Brown's individual performance can impact the overall game outcome and parlay potential. But what if you're targeting a different star player for your parlay? We're breaking down another same-game parlay option, this time focusing on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's scoring potential. SGA's scoring prowess, a same-game parlay deep dive. Get ready for a marquee matchup as Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, the second leading scorer in the NBA at 31.7 points per game, leads the Oklahoma City Thunder, 51-15, against Jaylen Brown and the Boston Celtics, 43-22. This highly anticipated game is scheduled for Thursday, March 12, 2026 at 9:30 p.m. ET, airing on Amazon Prime Video and FDSOK. For those interested in same-game parlays, we've got the breakdown. Our computer-generated picks highlight a lucrative same-game parlay, successfully hitting the spread, the total, and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander scoring over 30.5 points could yield a substantial payout on a $10 bet. This projection leans heavily on Gilgeous-Alexander's consistent ability to dominate offensively, especially against a Celtics defense that has shown recent vulnerabilities. NBA odds for this contest are courtesy of BetMGM Sportsbook, with updates available throughout the day. It's vital to approach sports betting with caution, understanding the inherent risks and only wagering what you can afford to lose. Information provided is for entertainment and educational purposes, and no guarantees of financial gain are made. Always gamble responsibly and adhere to local regulations. Affiliate partnerships with sports betting operators do not compromise editorial integrity. Resources for problem gambling are readily available, emphasizing the importance of responsible participation. Online communities are abuzz with predictions for SGA's performance, with many believing he's poised for another massive scoring night. Betting analysts are dissecting his matchup potential against Boston's defense, highlighting him as a key leg in many parlay bets. While individual player props are exciting, a major injury update could reshape the entire game. We're revealing which star player is officially out for Thursday night's massive showdown. Jayson Tatum out, Celtics face Thunder without star. In a significant blow to the Boston Celtics, Jayson Tatum has been officially ruled out of Thursday night's matchup against the Oklahoma City Thunder due to management of his right Achilles injury. This marks the first game Tatum has missed since his return on Friday against the Mavericks. He has been playing under a strict minutes restriction in all 3 games since his comeback, averaging 19.7 points, but shooting just 39.3% from the field and 29% from three-point range, indicating he's not yet at full strength. Tatum's absence, alongside Nikola Vucevic's ongoing recovery from a broken finger and Derek White being questionable with a knee contusion, significantly impacts Boston's lineup. The Celtics are coming off a defensive struggle against the Spurs, where Jaylen Brown was also ejected. Their offensive ceiling is notably diminished without Tatum, especially in crucial late-game situations. The team's overall record since Tatum's return is 2-1, with wins against the Mavericks and Cavaliers, but a loss to the Spurs where their defense faltered. The Oklahoma City Thunder, holding the NBA's best record, 51-15, and the defending championship title, have been on a roll, winning 9 of their last 10 games and boasting an impressive 27-6 home record. This game is the Celtics' final stop on their current road trip before returning home. The Thunder have won 6 straight games but have struggled to cover the spread during this run. Fans and analysts are expressing concern over Boston's ability to compete without Tatum, especially on the road against a dominant Thunder team. The betting market is closely watching the injury reports, as Tatum's status is a major factor influencing point spreads and totals. With Tatum sidelined, the stakes are higher than ever for both teams. Stay tuned as we wrap up all the top stories and give you our final predictions for the week. And that's a wrap on today's top stories. The Boston Celtics are facing the Oklahoma City Thunder without Jayson Tatum, shaking up the betting landscape. We dove deep into same-game parlays, highlighting both Jaylen Brown and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's potential. Don't miss another moment of the action, hit that like button, subscribe for all your sports news needs, ring the notification bell so you never miss an update, and let us know your predictions in the comments below. Follow us on all social platforms for more exclusive content,